Am I too small for God to notice? There are days when the world feels enormous and we feel impossibly small, when life moves so fast and our efforts seem so quiet that we wonder if anyone, even God, really sees. You might find yourself asking, am I too small for God to notice? It is a question whispered by tired hearts in quiet rooms. It is the ache of the unnoticed, the one who serves faithfully but feels unseen, the one who prays but hears only silence, the one whose tears never make a sound. But Scripture tells a different story. Jesus noticed a widow who gave 2 small coins, an offering so small it would have slipped past everyone else. He saw her gift, not as an amount, but as an act of love. He saw the faith behind the sound of 2 coins falling into the temple treasury. Luke 21, 1-4. He also noticed a tax collector who could not even lift his eyes to heaven, standing at a distance, beating his chest and whispering, "God, be merciful to me, a sinner." Luke 18:13. The crowd would have missed him, but Jesus did not. He saw the humility behind the prayer. That is who Jesus is. No one slips through the cracks of his attention. His greatness does not make him distant. It makes him able to see every detail, to hear every whisper, to know every name. He said, "Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies? And not one of them is forgotten before God." Fear not, you are of more value than many sparrows. Luke 12:6-7. Think about that. Sparrows are common, unnoticed everywhere, and yet not one escapes his care. And then Jesus adds, even the hairs of your head are all numbered. It is his way of saying, you are not lost in the crowd. You are known, counted, loved. The psalmist once wrote, "He determines the number of the stars. He gives to all of them their names." Psalm 147:4. That verse has always stopped me, because if he names stars, he surely knows our names too. The God who lights galaxies also listens to prayers whispered in the dark. His knowledge is not statistical, it is personal. His care is not general, it is intimate. Throughout Scripture, we see that when God remembers, it is never about recalling something forgotten. It is about acting on his promise. God remembered Noah, Genesis 8. God remembered Rachel, Genesis 30:22. When God remembers, he moves, he redeems, he restores. Isaiah tells us that God even named Cyrus, an unbelieving Persian king, long before his birth. "I call you by your name, though you do not know me." Isaiah 45:4. If he could name a man who did not yet exist, surely he remembers you. But sometimes, if we are honest, it does not feel that way. There are seasons when heaven feels silent. Job once said, "Oh, that I were as in the days when God watched over me." Job 29. We have all been there, when prayers echo back unanswered, and the silence feels heavy. But silence does not mean absence. Stillness does not mean indifference. Sometimes God's quiet is his way of deepening trust. He has not stopped seeing. He has not stopped caring. Zachariah and Elizabeth learned that truth. They were ordinary people, faithfully serving, quietly waiting. For years, they prayed for a child. And then one day, heaven broke its silence. Your prayer has been heard, Luke 1:13. The same God who orchestrates empires also listens to ordinary hearts. And then there is Hagar, a name we might have passed by. An Egyptian servant, mistreated, abandoned, and alone in the wilderness. Pregnant, frightened, forgotten, but not unseen. God found her. He called her by name. He promised her a future when she thought she had none. Overwhelmed, she said, "You are a God of seeing. Truly here I have seen him who looks after me." Genesis 16:10. She named him El Roi, the God who sees me. That is the cry of every heart. Does God see me? And the answer, written from Genesis to Revelation, is yes. He sees the widow's coins and the tax collector's tears. He sees your prayers, your sacrifices, your quiet faithfulness. He sees the moments no one applauds and the burdens no one else knows you carry. No one is too small to be seen. No one is too far to be found. No one is too broken to be remembered. The same God who governs galaxies also guards hearts. The one who names the stars also knows your name. And when you feel invisible, that truth holds you steady. You are not forgotten. You are seen. What truth from this reflection speaks most to you today? I would love to hear your thoughts. Your reflection might be what someone else needs this week.